but we still have to figure it out. Hi guys. We are having a little bit of difficulties getting the camera set up. We can't remember who got muted. And if you can't hear it, I can hear an echo. So
if anybody else remembers what we did last time, let us know.
Hers is muted. I mean,
it says we should be able to hear us.
Hi Geneva. Hi Paula. Hi Midge. Hi Deanne. And let's see who else was up there at the beginning. Bonnie's Creative Gift Ideas. Good evening. Hi Barbie, how are you doing tonight? Okay, are you guys hearing an echo by chance?
Oh, that's bad.
No sound. Well, this was fun. Hi, everybody. How are you doing tonight? I know, I'm sorry. I'm trying to work on it. You're on your phone? Yes. Is there, like on mine, if I touch it, it'll give me like other options? It's better. Is it still echoing? See, that's really weird because I hear it coming out of Barb's phone and we can't turn it down enough to not hear that echo. You have a different, the iPhones. Dang iPhones. Where's your volume stuff? Because like my volume
That's
comes
my volume
up and
I just turned it up all the way down. It's all the way off.
How is it still on? Now there's an echo. Yeah.
Oh, on YouTube settings. That's what it was. I think that's where it is.
This mic's volume's at 0.
But what it hears needs to be at 0, not the mic volume.
Oh, now I screwed it up because I turned it off because I pushed the button to be on. Hi, everybody. It's been one of those days. Yeah, there we go. I'm trying to figure out what else the choice would be because I think it was just yours being off, but like you should be able to turn off the sound altogether. It's the weirdest thing listening to yourself talk. It didn't want to connect to Wi-Fi earlier, so there we go. But hey, how's everybody doing? It cooled off here a little bit, so that's kind of nice. Yes, hers is muted. That's the problem. We still hear it. We just put it up for the camera. And I guess if it doesn't work, then I guess we could just do the one camera again and not have something up close, because that's how we did multiple items showing.
It's so weird though.
Because mine, I can turn mine all the way down to 0 and then I can't hear it on my tablet. But yours won't go all the way down to 0. Hi, Justia. How are you doing tonight?
Hold on, I'm going into my settings.
Okay. Feels like when I touch my volume on the side, I can see a scale, and then if I touch that, a whole bunch of like 4 or 5 of different ones open, and then I can mute all of them.
Try that.
Hey, how's that, guys?
It's
I'm
the
not
ringer
hearing it.
volume. For some reason, it said it was off, and it wasn't off.
How about that? Does that sound better, guys? Check that one out. Hi, Chris. How are you doing tonight? I can't hear it now.
It's always good to have an iPhone, what, 7 or 8? It says it's off, but it wasn't off. Yeah.
I'm like, I know it's not off because I can hear it. Yay. Really? She just turned it off, and then the phone moved, and it came back on. How funny is that? Yes.
Well, that was interesting.
Now it's going to do that thing. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, Barbie and Geneva, you guys are pretty close to each other. I know, for a second. And Laura said it was perfect for a second. Well, we dropped here about 10 degrees for a high, which is kind of nice. But it's still a little warm in the house. Oh, bad.
Just next time we
Hi,
meet.
Kristen. Sorry. We're having some technical difficulties trying to get it under control, but her iPhone doesn't want to cooperate. So, oh, we have another red flag warning. Yeah. That's just basically how we operate anymore around here.
Pretty much.
No fires. That's okay. Hi, Margarita. It's supposed to, they're calling it a cold front is coming through. It's supposed to drop another 5-10 degrees or maybe more. Oh, good, Midge. I'm glad no damage. Well, you want to just go with my camera and forget it, or you want to keep messing with it?
Give me another minute here.
Okay, Barb's going to carry on and see how she do it. Oh, yes, lots of flooding. Flooding. I heard that on the radio today that they were evacuating Yellowstone.
Yes,
because houses were floating away.
That's awkward.
Mm-hmm.
You notice I can't hear you on my phone right now, but I have no idea why.
Paula said they had tripled the heat wave index. Yeah. Stay inside in the air conditioning.
Could do without that.
It's been in the 90s and yeah. Well, I mean, we're normally into the high 80s, early 90s, even in June at some point. But what's she saying? She's coming. The rural squirrel Kristen is coming from the west side of Yellowstone. They've been able to stay ahead of the flooding. Wow. And had to detour their way home. Yeah. It didn't sound good because they said that there was the higher temperatures were melting, doing a lot of snow melt, and then everything was still frozen under the snow. And so it wouldn't absorb into the ground, and that's what was causing the flooding. So, yuck. I mean, the thing would be is we can't stay muted. We'll be like sign language. I can just hold up pieces. That's the other choice.
That might be what we're doing.
I mean, we figured it out last time. How funny is that? We have fires? No fires. I'm saying we always operate with no fires. Like, no, like fire pits in the backyard or no camping fires because there's always, the fire warning is so high. So, hi, Cindy. How are you doing tonight? And what was I saying? I don't know. Oh, Geneva's in Wisconsin, yeah. She's near my family's hometown. So, hi Jeannie, how are you? Hi Car. We're doing that. That is Barb's. That is muted. That you can hear. That's the frustrating part of trying to figure this out.
If anybody has suggestions.
So she goes into the settings and mutes everything, and then comes back to the page for StreamYard, and it's on again. So yeah,
It's pretty special.
It's been one of those. So anyway, we might just go to me showing everything. When Barb's here with me on the second Tuesday of the month, how bad is the echo for you guys? Because it's just a little annoying for me, but how is it for you guys? Hi, Danny girl. And there's Mom. Yeah. So just a quick message. Can you tell me how bad the echo is right now? To me, it's just annoying. Like you're talking on the phone and you hear the echo in the background when you're talking to someone. Is it tolerable, or should you hardly notice it? Okay. So yes, that was going to be what I was going to say. Not bad. Okay, well, we can carry on how it is. That's
nuts.
I know, right? That would be like nuts.
Yes, that's
Tolerable. Okay. Oh, and Danny doesn't hear it, so that's good. So yes, the update on the booth is yesterday. Mom and I were in. She did a lot of packing. I finished my packing. We got all the large shelving off the booth, and I took a big load to drop off at the thrift store, and Mom took a load home and to the thrift store. So then today, all I had to do was pack up all the shelves and she had some like drawers for linens and stuff. And then the last of what she needed to pack up, which ended up being about 9-10 boxes, plus some fixtures and stuff like plate racks. And then she had probably 4 or 5 more boxes for donate. And I think we came home with a good 5-6 boxes full of wrap and empty. So she estimated on the boxes, which is great. So we are done and out of there. It was really strange leaving there today. Like, oh, this is the last time we're going to be pulling in and out of here for any reason, because it's just not going to be open anymore. So yeah. And hi, I'm Becky. For anybody who doesn't know, Vintage Viking Treasures. Barb is on technical support this evening. It's not going too
Barb
well.
is very frustrated right now.
I'm fine with it, Barbie. I know Mom, I think she said that it was a big relief to be done and out of there today, which is nice because we did our whole garage sale starting Thursday. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then we did the move out Monday, Tuesday. It's been a long week. And it'll just be kind of nice not to have those obligations for a little while. So hopefully things will settle down and we get to do activities that we choose to do and get things, settled out a little bit. We're going to have to do some more rearranging in her garage because I think there's some more empty boxes in there that we could probably consolidate and get some more bigger organization area opened up for her. And she'll probably need to do another garage sale, at least one more at her house, maybe late August, September, when it cools off a little bit, because the 95s were not agreeing with, again, this fairness. It was too hot. So yes, and the garage sale I think was a good success. So she did got some, some nice spending money out of it, hopefully for our trip this summer. And we cleared out the shed, which all the shelves will be going into later on this week. And we made some more room in her garage and got rid of a whole bunch of stuff that hasn't been seen for a while. So she sold some and donated some. And yeah, and then hopefully maybe we can sort out some if she wants to take some back to the auction house again too. So I think it was a success all the way around. So yeah. Yama, I think so. So our plan was we ship out like, because I'm Barb and Becky tonight. So
The Barb and Becky show.
we're in Colorado. We ship out of Colorado Springs. I do invoicing through PayPal. I try and get invoices out within 48 hours of the sale. I ask that you try and pay your invoices within 48 hours, and then we ship within 48 hours. I understand if there's something that comes up, just let me know. It's not a big deal usually, as long as I have some communication. And then it kind of staggers out some of the things so I don't have a huge slam. If I have somebody who needs a couple days, great. Then I can do something another day and get a little break and get it all accomplished eventually. So we had our Fenton club meeting today for Colorado Springs
We're
club.
so formal.
Yes, it's so formal. We go and eat lunch together and hang out and talk about glass. So I mean, it's not really anything that's hugely doesn't have a name or an LLC or
no.
It's just gals that like glass hang out together.
Okay, everybody, bear with me. I'm going to see if Siri will do something.
Uh-oh.
Turn off all sound.
Oh no. See how it
Okay,
works.
let's try this.
I don't hear an echo currently. Ah, it didn't work.
This was a shot.
Oh no, what are we looking at? Sorry, Midge. What did I miss?
Did this work?
No.
No better or worse?
I mean, I think it's just more annoying to us currently. Oh yeah. Yeah. Midge is AKA Midge. That's what she'd like to be called in the chats. Not a problem. I'm just so used to seeing her name on there that I call her Midge automatically now. So that one I have down. So it's not a business meeting. That's right. We just hang out, have a good time, talk glass, and go from there. Talk about the upcoming. How about that? We'll talk about the upcoming national convention, which for us is the NFGS, which is the National Fenton Glass Society.
Woo-hoo.
That will be held in Vienna, West Virginia, the end of July. So it's the last full weekend of July. And that one starts on a Saturday. So it's a Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then, right, Paula? Exactly. And then following that, the other National Fenton Association, which is called FAGCA, they hold their convention on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, which is the Fenton Art Glass
Fenton Art Glass Collectors Association.
Collectors Association. I almost got it without stumbling. So those are the two national organizations, and they coordinate with each other and do back-to-back 3-day conventions. So, yeah, that's what Mom and I need to start planning next for our next trip. So, are we going to give up? How bad is the echo, guys?
Because I can't get it.
Let me see what it is. And I would try not to turn off the phone this time.
See if we can figure this out, because it's not going to do anything for me.
Woo-hoo, there it is.
There it is.
Let's try that. We'll get it centered and everything. It's fine. All right, we're going to go with it. We'll just get annoyed. So, okay. Hi, Trisha. How are you doing tonight? All right. So, Barb is usually my glass puller when we do this. What is making that noise now?
Maybe the spam. We're just special. We are truly special tonight. We got all sorts of annoying noises. You asked.
It might be the paper. By that. Wow. Okay. Well, let's pick a good, quick, easy lot, and we can start talking about something other than tech problems. Yes. Another quick update. John Walk is coming out to Colorado to visit us, and he's coming out to shop. Let's be real.
Honestly, yes, that's it.
And while he's here, he's visiting with us. So he's going to come to our Depression Glass Club meeting next Thursday. And then we're going to have a live.
Next Thursday. This Thursday.
Well, in 2 days.
See after tomorrow. No pressure.
Yep. And then, so next week, my normal Tuesday night sale, John's going to be here. And we're going to do a live with John
Potato chips.
and Barb. Barb will be here too, because he usually stays up in the Denver area. And so that'll be the special one. And then we get to follow the next week with Steven. So it'll be all my Fenton people in a row.
Maybe we
1,
get
2,
Steven up
3
here,
weeks
you
in a
know,
row.
like you said.
I know, it'd be kind of funny. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna make this big. I'm gonna change our layout. Now I have to bear with me on my end.
Do you want the letters and numbers and things?
We
gonna
don't
use it?
usually do that on
Okay.
here, but I usually just type it into the chat.
Works for me.
So boom,
Not a lot.
there it is. Get this out of the way. You'd think we weren't like prepared or something. Yeah.
Just differently.
Yeah, because so I do a lot on YouTube with you guys, on my lives by myself, but when I'm with Barb, we usually do the format on Facebook. So it's a whole different format than we're used to doing together. So here we go. Yes, it'll be glass, glass, glass. That is right, Chris. All the glass all the time in June is what it looks like for us.
Unless you want to see postcards, because I have a truck full of those right now too.
We have everything is what it seems like. So why don't you tell us about what you put up and give me a starting point, and I will put it. Paula, are you willing to help with it, putting it in the chat? Then I can just deal with the silly tech stuff on my end.
We are going to start at $3 on these guys.
$3 start choice.
The first one is a Duncan Miller Canterbury basket with a swirl. The second one is an amber swirl basket, manufacturer unknown.
Thank you, Paula.
Possibly what I want to say, a foreign basket. Not positive on that one. And the third one I think is super cute. It's a little plaid BAPG basket.
So we know it's a Canterbury by this design
Duncan
on the
Miller.
bottom. Let me see the whole word. Oh, and you want to show that one up close while we're on it? No, $3.
We're going to
Not
start low. So you guys,
30.
I mean, if you want
Just
to pay up
3.
30, that's the new price. You just committed.
It's a bargain. It's 90% off. Okay. And I will try and I may just give this. There's no use adding more tech at this point.
Right.
We'll go old school and write stuff down.
Old school's going to help us out.
So, you're gonna pull all it's all different stuff, not just Fenton tonight. And did you bring in? So Barb just packed up an estate up in Denver. When I was coming back from Arizona. So there's a lot of different stuff that we can put up from that as well. How many boxes did you bring in from that? Just a count. 8?
9.
You brought in 9 boxes tonight?
Yeah. We're going to sell it all too.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Angela. How late does everybody want to stay up for glass? Because apparently Barb brought us 9 boxes tonight. Woo-wee. Okay. Make sure we're in live chat so I can see everything. Put this one over here. The flat one? Yep, certainly can. Sorry. That's a pressed one. It kind of looks like that crisscross for the like the refrigerator dishes. And it looks like it's really pixelated. We're gonna go with yours.
Welcome to the iPhone 8, folks.
No one. It's it's totally like freezing. Yep. Oh no, Angela's gotta go work. Thanks for stopping by, Angela. Stay as long as you can, or you like. It's kind of neat. I didn't even show this part. Look at the edge on the basket. Kind of like a gear shape. Oh, we got a pair. Nice. Okay. Oh, yeah, Vintage Gates got your package. Wonderful. So glad to hear, Derek. Glad you like it all. Okay, well, let's switch to another round.
Okay. Sounds like a plan to me.
We keep talking to ourselves. So
That's how we have intelligent conversation.
it is. What are we going to start this choice at?
We're going to start at 20 on this choice.
So be 20. And if, yeah, see what's happening is it's fluid on my screen. No, it's not. It's jumpy. As long as it sits still up there, it's fine. So if you want to see something up close, I'll bring it up on my camera. Otherwise, it'll just be real glitchy. We need to save enough money for a new phone, I think.
Now accepting donations. Feel free. Just ask Becky to bill you for a donation for Barb's phone. She's no
Okay.
Okay, so this slot, the first option is a pair of black glass candlesticks. These are Depression era through the 1940s. I haven't had time enough to look these up, but they're a little bit fancier than most of the black candlesticks you see.
You're fine. I'm just going to switch layout.
Okay.
And I'm going to bring, if we go this way, maybe if we try that, then you can kind of see it up close this way.
Really neat candle holders. And then the second option is a ruby hobnail basket. This is Fenton 7-inch basket. I think these were made in the either 70s or 80s when they did the ruby run, probably early 70s. There's no big logo on the bottom. And that one should have a little bit of a glow to it. Black light.
Okay. I'll bring it over here and show it up close.
It's a really nice deep ruby.
Midge, we were starting the amber basket at $3.
I think that says 35 in there.
Yeah. But I was just going to show the inside so you could see it. But,
and this is data I cleaned out. These are some of the older antique dealers in Denver. So a lot of things are still tagged, some aren't. But if you want to know what things are worth in the antique world, there we see that glow.
hopefully
Got the orange
shows
to it.
up. Yeah, as long as I hold still, you can see that.
Yep.
Oh, look at it on the frame. That is extra. Well, extra.
It's special.
Oh my. Okay. You guys, technology is just so frustrating tonight. I'm sorry.
Technology is not our friend tonight.
I'm trying really hard. So please bear with us. And if there's anything that we're not covering because we're trying to figure all this out, please throw it in the chat and make sure we're answering all your
Or if
questions.
there's anything you're like, oh, I really want to know this, or I'd really like to buy one of these, let us know because
Okay.
we need to just have it.
I'll put you down for that one, Mitch. Thank you. Thank you, Paula. All right. Got it. Yay. That should be the hardest one. Now we'll be off to the
Right.
races.
Okay, we're ready to switch it.
Yeah, we're gonna be moving. See how much we can move tonight.
Okay. Next lot, we're going to start at $5.
Paula, please start.
Becky, you got to reach. Oh, I got Becky to jump the first time.
When I'm tired, it's involuntary. I just jump.
And this is one of my hobbies is making Becky jump. So, you know, Becky. It's been a long day. We've been doing this since 10:30.
Nope, Chris, I know she's been off of social media for a while, but I did message her a while back. She's doing well. She's just got a lot of stuff going on at work, so she's staying off social media.
Basket on the left is a little frosted clear glass basket with hand-painted fruit. Do not know the maker on that one. The middle one is an imperial candlewick basket. It's the smaller size. It's got a little bit of roughness where the basket attaches on one side. And then the third piece is the Fenton colonial green mini hobnail cone base. These are super collectible. A few years ago, we could not keep these in stock at all. And they're still a little bit hard to find. Okay, they're a lot bit hard to find.
Yeah, certain colors are much more common of these mini vases. And shapes for that. Sorry. Oh, good. I can reach.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm nowhere near as sore as I was yesterday after hauling and shipping, not shipping, but moving all the stuff from the booth. I was moving pretty slow yesterday. I was sitting at I took the tablet upstairs to do invoicing so I could sit in bed instead of the desk, and I kept nodding off while I was invoicing last night. So I hope everybody got all the right information. I think I nodded off at least twice. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to be done. But I only had like 2 singles left by the end. So went right to sleep. Actually, those clear actually show up pretty well considering. Usually clear just washes right out on the screen. So all right. Clear. You're ready. I'm just gonna keep lining it up over here. See how far you can throw that one up too anytime you want to.
What one? About
Anything glass in the glass gallery. If anyone has any requests, I have a want list started. And let me see. I think Midge, I found you a June birthday bear. So those have been just consistently selling for me around 24. If you want him, Midge, I will add him to this order with your Amber basket.
okay, we'll just put these 2 baskets up, starting at $10. One on the left is a Duncan Miller Canterbury basket.
$10 start.
And then the one on the right, I believe is Westmoreland. It does have, I think it has the patent applied for sign in the bottom.
That's funny. It looks like it just disappears randomly off the screen.
It's awesome.
So this one's about this big. Yay, Midge. Thank you.
I'll make Becky read it. It says Pat. I can read Pat.
Where are we reading?
In the middle, on the bottom, other side. See inside?
Inside?
Inside.
Oh, it
See
just
Pat
says,
on the bottom. Just say Pat.
it says PAT apostrophe S.
Okay.
No, PAT apostrophe D. Patent.
Most of those you see with patent applied for or patent.
Yeah. So where I'm reading is all the way down in the bottom of the inside, and it's capital PAT apostrophe D.
Most of those are very early 20th century.
These come in several sizes, didn't they?
That one's a little bit different. It's got a little bit more of a dip right here than you
This
usually
is
see.
when I first saw that, I didn't see it on both sides and went, uh-oh,
I did the same thing a
that's
minute
got
ago.
a big chunk out of it. But no,
You didn't know how to get
it's all there.
musculars a heart attack.
Got like a nice braidedness on the handle too. Okay, Midge. Mayor. She's got a sticker now.
Yes.
Keep us all organized. I don't know what I'd do without sticky notes. Technology doesn't work sticky notes well.
Right.
Mhm. Yep, they work pretty well. So yeah, like I said, I have a whole list going, a want list. If there's things people are looking for, throw it in the chat. Who else was looking for cats the other day? That was a birthday one, but I don't know if anybody else was looking for cats. I got Midge. I'm going to cross you off my list, Midge. Okay.
Okay. Switch again.
Exactly. Sticky notes on my friend. Yeah, I'm going to run out of space before you do.
That's what you think. Okay, we'll do a little Fenton lot starting at 25. These are the mini Easter release bunnies. I did these in the 90s for Easters. So the first one is a transparent pink.
I'm going to hold them up here because she's so glitchy.
Sorry, I'm glitching.
And if you're moving really fast, you won't be able to see. These are little. They're
cute.
Miniature.
They're a couple inches high. If that.
Just under 3 inches tall. So there's this pink. These pinks are different.
And one is iridized.
So this one is a little bit darker pink, but they're still pastel. And this is a paler pink, and it's an iridized finish. You can see all the reflection. Ooh, we're gonna jump right off. And here is the green one. Hi, Leanne. How are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Oh, sorry. Start was 20, correct?
25.
25. I apologize. These are Fenton. And do they have their logo? Yep, here's their logo. Right
1990s.
there.
And we're doing either 1 or 2 colors every year for, gosh, probably a 5-year run or so in the 90s.
They look like just a nice little row of chocolate bunnies in their foil wrappers.
Yep. And they come in all sorts of colors.
Mm-hmm. How are we tonight? Other than technology and still a little hot, we're doing pretty good.
Did you mention hot?
Well, at least it's not as hot.
They're not like in the high 90s.
Mm-hmm. So, how does this layout work? Is it big enough for showing stuff? Because otherwise, that screen is not as wide to show multiple choices. Are we doing okay with? It's always like, yes, Barbie. Actually, 2 of them are pink. This one is pink. This one's pink. And this one is pink iridized. And let me put up a piece of white paper behind them, and that'll help you kind of see them. So this one has the iridized finish, and the other one is a little bit darker pink. Those 2 are going to pop the other direction. Okay, good to know. Thank you for responding. How are fun? I'm missing the word there. And you're saying it's good? All right. Night, Angela. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Okay, when you're ready for, did you bring some other choices over here? We're going to get all sorts of stuff just through here.
Little $5 lot next.
Okay, starting at $5. They're all eating. They're all at the little candlestick bowl.
They're nibbling on the candlewick card.
Their tins just go right over the edge of the candlewick basket.
Okay, this first piece is a French opalescent Fenton creamer. In it, as I recall, it has a chip on a hob or 2 or 3. Which is why it's starting at $5 rather than at $25.
Oh yeah, I feel one right here. This one is chipped. So there's at least one hob that's chipped. Oh, I think it's 2 hobs right there next to each other. It's like something hit it right in between the 2 and it took a piece of the bowls. But you just turn it around the other direction.
Back to the back.
So those are a $5 start for these 2 choice. And who made this basket? Do
No
you know?
clue, but it's a cute little swirly purple art glass
Oh,
basket.
yeah. Look at the art glass handle, the artisan handle.
It's arty farty. Farty arty.
And it's a dark amethyst color. Hi, Peggy. Thanks for joining us tonight. Good to see you. That's got a little swirl to it also. That is definitely a darker amethyst. Okay. So we have Paula put the start in for us at $5, and she said me for $5. Works good. I'm gonna give it a going once. That should work with the lag on the tablet. Well, you guess what, Leanne? We actually run a show in October called
The Alabama Classy and Sassy Glass Show.
and I always say it backwards. So yes, we are definitely sassy and glassy.
And glassy.
And glassy. Always have glassy. Oh, Chris has got the going twice in there for me. Thank you so much. Hey, Edward, how are you doing tonight? Mm-hmm. Yep, that's the one that's right in the town next to Stevens. We can sell it, and then Paula can tell us which choice she'd like to have. Sold. It's margarita. Everybody's gonna say different directions, and I won't be able to. That's why I call it the Alabama show, because I always mix up the words. All right. Thank you, Miss Paula. Purple baskets. Perfect. I mean, I post it all the time, and I do the flyers for it. But once it's typed in there, I forget what order it's in. Okay. If there's any interest on the creamer, I'll hold it up here so it doesn't just glitch out at us. It does have a little doink on the two hobs right there. That's right, man. Okay, you ready for our next one?
Sure.
Come on, Barb, you gotta keep up. Let's go.
Yeah, but I've got to unpack as I go.
Okay, well,
Actually, I didn't have another.
that's
Okay,
what I
we'll do the fiber while we're at it.
Okay, start at 5.
Okay, first piece is a French opalescent hobnail sugar. I was just going to see if anybody knew what this was.
That looks like a thumbnail print on it.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's got some good fire to it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I'll run my fingers over it. It's got a few rough. It's a little rough, but it's not. They're just
not
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that first piece is Fenton. That second one is starting at 5.
Yep, we got this 5
Okay.
started on there.
And that one's just a little crystal satin with an amber handled basket. Maker unknown. It does have a little crack on it coming down from the handle.
I was going to try and move this off so you could see the handle better. Since it doesn't give us any added value for what it is. Oh no, it's all the way around.
Oh, it is now that I can see it. Okay, it's got a crack all the way around.
Well, I don't know if that's even.
I can see it in this.
Oh yeah,
light.
I don't know if that's even. You guys see. We didn't see it until we got into these lights. It goes all the way around the base and down here. So we might need something else on there because this might not even survive shipping.
Oh come on, $5. Somebody needs $5.
I mean, if you want, you want a challenge. That's an amber handle, and it is that frosted thumbprint. Now, here's the. Can we hear it? It's kind of got a. It's got a crack right here. You can see that. Yeah. This poor guy. I think it might just not handle go in there in the mail. No, I don't want to be responsible for shipping it. Yeah, well, I mean that one almost even at the last dibs table at our mall that doesn't exist anymore. It'd be a hard sell for $5, honestly. The thing is that it's hard. Obviously, with glass, it's hard to see all of those things until you get them under these lights. Because we even have stuff at the shows where we unpack it and go, "Oh, well, didn't see that before." Nope. So, all right.
Okay, we're gonna do a $20 lot next.
$20 choice.
Okay, I'm gonna hand this over to you. First piece is a Victorian dot optic finger bowl. You can also use it for your morning cereal. Your ice cream, whatever you
Yeah,
need it for.
fancy. Victorian.
A Fenton French opalescent iridized fine cut spot base.
So the pattern is called fine cut. And it is a short vase. That's why it's called a spot vase. It's got the double crimp. Yeah, French opalescent, which is the clear to the opalescent and the iridized.
And then this is Fenton's Cranberry Baby Dot Optic Rose Bowl.
Fine cut color. Yeah, Nancy, did I get that cleared up for you? It's French opalescent, so clear to the white opalescent with an iridized finish. And this is that baby dot. It's just a really tiny dot. You can kind of see the difference between how big the dots are. I mean, they're different makers, but you can see why they call this baby dot, because they're significantly smaller. There we go. Get them all nice and cozy in there to look at each other. Yeah, the iridized finish on that French opalescent, the white part of the opalescent sure makes it really shiny. She's making funny noises over there when she's unpacking. Can you hear her over on the other side of the room? Just out of curiosity. Let me know yes or no. And if you can't, I'll repeat it, because otherwise it'll be yelling and echoing. Nope, they can't hear you. That's right, Barb's making happy noises. We can hear that you're talking, but not what you're saying. That's it. Okay. Yep. You can if you want people, whatever you want them to hear needs to be said over here. So this is a Victorian. You're not helping. I'll just mute you. This has got just that cut edge on the top of that bowl. That's how they finish that.
On the bottom that's ground and polished.
There we go. Exactly. I don't know where we're going to put all this when you do get it all unpacked, honestly.
In the boxes.
Yeah. Okay, what's next?
Okay, I'm gonna sell a couple of teapots, $10 teapots.
$10 start on the teapot.
Okay, the first one is made in England, has a large floral pattern.
See, the problem is yours
It's a
has
heavy
to just
pottery one.
stand here like this for them to see it at all. Otherwise, it just glitches.
And
Do we know who made this at all?
no, unless you can see who it says in there. All I could see was made in England.
It's recessed. I thought it was.
It probably has another part that goes in there.
It might have something that it was sitting on before. But here's the. Ooh, look at that! Look at that slant on that. It fits right in the. It's got a special edge for it. It's pretty cool. Okay.
And the second piece is a cute little Oriental, probably Chinese type teapot. So when you go get your takeout from PF Change, you can serve your tea with that.
It's got a little wear right here on the gold pattern and a little bit on the handle. It looks to me like a reflection. Try and get the right there. It has a little bit of wear and a little bit on here. Vicky is safe from the storm. Okay, that's good to know. I haven't been on Facebook for quite a while since we've been doing a lot of packing and whatnot. I guess there was a storm wherever Vicky is that went through there. They're saying it didn't affect her, or she's safe from it. This is the lid for this one. Yeah. Just move her and shake her. And there is the mark on the bottom. Thank you, Nancy. Did she by chance? Oh, and there's a pattern on this side too. Nancy, does she still have your butterfly? Did she given you any estimated time of arrival yet by chance? Just out of curiosity. Good. Hi, Jody. You've missed glass because we're putting up all glass tonight. You haven't missed any cats yet. Okay. We're gonna need a. I don't know what we're gonna do. It feels like my whole house is closing in on me now that we keep bringing stuff home, but that's what we have to do. Well, most of it's been French opalescent, some cranberry, and some baskets, and some clear. So if there's any of those particular colors, Jody, that you'd like to see again, I can show them again.
Or if there's anything else you'd like to see, let us know.
Yep. I didn't see anything pop up for wish list to add to my list, so.
Okay, Connie.
No worries.
Okay, we're gonna do a couple $3 pops.
Nancy's like, she can't work on my butterfly now. She doesn't have any power.
Dang it.
Yep. We did a pack up from a whole estate. And so we have all sorts of kind of crazy mix matchy stuff. Oh, nice. Vicky's daughter's graduating from college. Cranberry. Okay. This one, let's see. What was the start on this? And I'm just going to show it on my side. And what is the ones you just put up? Where would the start be on those?
Those are 3. The first one is missing part of the spout. Okay. And then on the bouquet, just have the chips. Already
graduated. Gotcha. Okay. These ones are $3 start. Paula. This is a cranberry baby dot. That was a $20 start, Jody. And that was Fenton. And this one is a Victorian era dot optic bowl that was also a $20 start. Yep. Well, Laura, eventually I will have some Viking mushrooms. But
you have to rest them from the dead body.
Right now they're kind of hanging out at my house and enjoying hanging with the pixies and the trolls. Yep, and then I'm going to show these up here. Thank you, Jody. Great. So these are $3 starts. Since I don't know where you sit on this spigot, but I don't see anything.
See how the whole end's been cut.
Oh, they just chopped it right here and ground it off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they made
another inch or so
like a little drip thing.
Yeah. It's still fully functional. It's just not.
Yeah, it's somebody fixed it so that it wasn't. They could continue using it. Yep, Paula is good at her job. I don't know how she got nominated for this job in the first place. Like all together on YouTube. But and then this is what, like one of those what do they call this?
Monte.
Yeah. Let me show you the mark. It says made in Japan. And it's a Monte flowers. There are a few little chips to the petals right here. But it's a $3 piece, and it is about yay big. No, we're not picking on Miss Paula. I was just thinking though, how did you first start modding? How did you get into this? Be like a whole how-to video. I know. Maybe you just started doing it. Became so good at it that everybody wanted you. Yes, Danny loves decanters, especially blue. Preferably Bischoff, Blinko, and Empoli. Well, eventually these will be going up, but two, they're kind of hanging out at my house.
John's been talking about he wants to do some mid-mod.
Oh, John wants to bring some mid-mod. Cool. So Peggy at 3. We can count it down. And we'll just call it sold, Paula. Peggy, you can tell me what choice you want. We'll do quick solds on this one. We'll do the fast stuff. Do your thing and we'll sold it. Sold it.
I sold it. Then sold it.
Okay, she likes the basket. Thank you, Peggy. All right. I got you. Yeah. They are. The Capodimonte is a really hard one to find.
Uninjured.
Yeah, because if it heads to the thrift store, it's just been rolled around and it's just by nature going to be chipped. Okay, we're ready for you.
Okay, we'll just do choice on how many you want. We'll start these at 5 apiece. They do glow.
Okay, I'm going to hold it up here.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This is depression, I'm assuming.
Yep. I believe I've got 8.
8.5 inches. There's no pattern. And yeah, well, she's gonna blind me. She's pointing the black light right in my face. But I was trying to look at there are scratch marks on the plate because they've been used. But here's the black light and how they glow.
They would be so cool to use at Halloween. Do a black light.
It'd be great for a table setting. So we have 8 available, starting at $5. Of the blue Bischoff gurgle behind me. I don't know which one that would be.
That should be titled.
Because I don't know.
The Bishop.
I don't know which ones. I thought the most of them were in Foley. Oh, she says it glows like the Dickens. Yep, they do. They glow really well. You want to grab one of those plastic minis and we'll set it there.
Oh, gotcha. I was like plastic.
A display.
Plate stand,
Yep,
as we use them.
Yep. So one can sit still without being wiggled and pixelated. Yeah, Danny, some of Bishop is one that I'm actually not too familiar with. I'm pretty sure a lot of my decanters are in Foley, and I have a couple that I need to research. I have no clue who made them. And this one right there is a picture, and it's looks more like Ellie Smith or LG Wright or whatever it is. That's one of those swung pictures. So, oh man, it decides to squeak every once in a while. Sorry guys about this technology. Yes, Misty's husband Mark was in the hospital. He had his surgery today for his gallbladder. My understanding is he's recovering well, and it went good. So I know everybody's been sending them their well wishes. Just trying to get it out of the loop of squeaking. So okay. Keep the plates in mind, and we'll go on to the next thing.
Do you hand me a plate, please?
One plate for you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Put some $10 coupons.
Okay. Another $10 start. Here's what I'm lamenting right now is we have nowhere to, like, our normal thing would be, oh, let's take those to the booth and we'll put $3, $5, $10 price tags on it. And now we don't have anywhere to do that.
Just so you know, you guys are getting about half price before I'd start anything at a booth clearance sale, let alone at a show. So the first one,
Hi,
this
Cookie.
one's really cool.
I'm
It's a
gonna hold it
Japanese
here.
teapot. It has some enameling, some memoriage style over the paint.
So this choice will start at $10. And then I'm going to show it to you up close here. They've just got some yellow tape that's got, is what you're seeing on the top, holding the lid on. And does it have a mark? Here's the mark. I am by means no expert on any of those marks. It just says made in Japan. Hand painted.
It's a green mark.
The paint on both sides.
This one is more of an English style teapot.
Yay, Warren, I'm glad your box has made it. I'm going to hold
No mark on that one.
It's always good to hear that they made it, and hopefully they weren't smushed. Here's the top to this one. It's got a nice little, kind of a hobnail. We have one more choice there.
One more choice.
Okay.
This one is also unmarked. I would guess it's an import too. My guess is German, but I'm not positive on that.
Yes, lots of teapots. I think this lady had a teapot collection, if I'm not mistaken. I saw a hairline something, guys. I'm just gonna look at it. Maybe it was a paint line. This has got little blue flowers, and it's got the 6-sided lid. And we will put a spot. Are you hearing the squeak feedback, or is it just me hearing it here? Yeah, pretty good shape. We've had a few pieces that we've had up earlier that had a little bit of some issues, but we're trying to describe them as we go. You hear it? We're trying to, we've tried everything we can to mute her phone, and it won't mute. So, sorry guys. Every time I hear it, I'm going to try and disconnect it and just do a quick mic mute, and see if we can get it to settle down again.
It's all right.
Okay. Is anybody interested? I know Jody said she liked that teapot. How weird is that? Oh man. Last time we got it to stop, and I just didn't. I thought I had it unmuted, and this time it just won't. Maybe if we move it a little bit further away. That's about the only thing else I can do.
Call my 10-year-old up from the basement.
I mean, we've done everything we can. I mean, you asked Alexa, and she wouldn't cooperate.
That's Siri.
Oh,
Siri
sorry.
doesn't like me though.
Okay.
I tried with Siri.
Let's put something grandiose.
We are.
What do we got?
We have a Fenton mermaid vase, what they call their original carnival. And this is a mold they, I believe, bought from Verlies, which is a French company. So this is the carnival finish over a dark, dark amethyst.
You can watch Jeff's downstairs, but that's it. Okay. And what is our start on this vase?
175.
175, Paula.
These normally retail for around 250.
Laura's putting mice in. Like they're just squeaking around. Okay, and then I'm going to bring it up here for you guys to see nice and close. This is a pretty amazing vase. This is something,
It's a wow piece. I handle a lot of Fenton, and that's the first one I've ever had.
what is the base color on the glass?
Amethyst.
Amethyst. So it's so, yeah, I can see it, but I'd have to put a light in it for you guys to see it. It's so dark, and then the carnival finish on top. So it repeats the same, does it repeat the same panel on each side?
I think so.
But I mean, there's mermaids everywhere. They're pretty. They've made this vase into a couple different things too. Somebody had a table one year that had like all the different configurations they made into this. Like they flared it out into a bowl. And I don't think they ever made this into a basket because this is almost a ½ inch. It's a ½ inch thick glass on this. And I'm guessing 3 to 4 pounds of glass. So it is 7 inches tall and just over 7 inches across. It's a pretty neat one. Definitely thick. And then again, here is that Fenton mark on the bottom. And I'll put it here and we'll let her sit still. And it's got like this dolphin style fish also in it. I had not seen it till I went to convention. And then somebody did like a treasure chest, mermaid, piratey themed table. And it was really clever. Hi, Annie Christie. How are you doing tonight? Sorry, we're echoing just a smidge. We've done all we can do. And that's how it is tonight. Okay. Finish. Oh, what are you pulling now? You'd never, apparently, we're just not even going to know what's coming out of these boxes because no guessing whatsoever. Oh, did you see that?
What? What? I'm still not seeing it.
All right, I'll show you.
Okay.
Can you see the top of it? Sure.
Becky's weightlifting night.
7 inches across.
Would make a
Little
lovely
7 1/4 almost. And it's almost 7 inches tall. It does have a slight angle from the base to the top.
Jardinier shape.
So the base is 5 inches. So it's that gradual 1 inch on each side. And it is something.
You guys are getting a sneak peek tonight. Not even our Fenton people have seen this one yet.
Yeah, we didn't even put this up last night in our fitness on Facebook the other day. I'm gonna just hand this one back to you.
Fair
And
enough.
we can
We're gonna go back to the dollar spot.
yeah, sounds good to me. What's next?
Some
I'll show them
glasses.
here.
That's a Duncan and Miller Canterbury. I'd call that a low juice glass. These are all the juice glass sizes.
What are we gonna have the choice for this lot today?
Dollar.
Ooh, we're gonna do a dollar spot.
I believe that's one's actually a
Hi,
pale
Tommy, how are
yellow.
you doing tonight? Yes, it is. It's a very pale yellow. So dollar choice.
This is a cute little clear one with a needle etching. So that's probably late 1800s.
Find the pattern for you right there. Actually, this might be the way to go. I'll show it and put it here. I think that's a good plan. This is a good plan.
This is a pressed pattern, so it's more likely to
Hey,
be
glowy girl.
closer to Depression era. Now for something completely different. This is a Francoma spoon rest, so this is pottery, but the end of the spoon rest has been broken and repaired, which is why it's $1.
Oh, I see. I'm like, where's the repaired? Right here. Just glued it back together. On the top, it's pretty good. You can see a slight line, but on the bottom, you can definitely see where it's missing. Hi, Fiona. How are you doing tonight? There's our $1 choice. Hi, Dusty Moose. Michelle, how are you? Hey, we have 41 people in the room. Thank you all for joining us, hanging out, and being patient with our technical issues because there's just no other way to do it tonight as far as we can figure out. The only other thing I can do, let me try one other thing. I know there's just a little bit of an echo, but
My volume up.
we're taking off now. Sorry. Well, apparently that won't work either. Okay. I think this is as good as it gets. Thanks for hanging out. If nothing else, we're just going to have a good time. So, wow. Did you hear that repeating echo? It just kept getting faster and faster and faster. Wow. Okay. All right. Well, we're just gonna keep dealing with the mini echo. It's almost it's almost more fun just to listen to us laugh about how bad the echo is. Okay. All right. Dollar lot. Closing out. What do you got? Oh, well, you're over here playing with the echo with me. I need you.
That's why I don't have anything.
Well, oh man.
Now what happens?
Your cord thing doesn't like my cord.
What just fell out of the ring light?
This one. Yeah. I have another plug for it. That's okay. You can still see over there.
It's got a little warm over
Yeah,
here.
it's glitchy. You can just unplug the black one. Okay. We'll just let it rest.
That's what you think.
That's right.
Melted in there.
That's right. You can pretend you're at the Grand Canyon. Hello, hello, hello.
It just gets better and better tonight.
Mm-hmm. They might be telling us they're done or something. Okay. What you got?
I just put up a big no glass hobnail pitcher. It has a really cool top on it.
See here. Plug the black one in that one. This is hysterical. Well, I'm so glad.
Welcome to the Becky and Barb show.
You know, every time we think we get it figured out, it changes. Honestly, every single time it's different. It's the same thing with Facebook. So what is our start on this one? Okay, it's marked 45 from a show, so we'll start it at 35 here. And it is about yay big. This is white melt glass hobnail by Fenton. Free logo.
It said for a
And
bouquet of flowers, you could actually have your lemonade in it, but please don't hold it by the handle.
it's got that double crimp, 6-sided spout. And then I'm going to put it over here. Here, did it just turn?
I did plug it in.
Ta-da! It's a white glass in a snowstorm. That's what it was for a second. Oh, it's like we've never done this before or something. So when we are on Facebook, every time we're on, there's a different Facebook glitch. And we never know which one is going to be on that week. So we try and walk through all the different glitches to see what we're dealing with each time. And usually something else comes up. So it's a neat picture. Let's see, make sure I got this. Good night, Deanne. Sorry. Thanks for hanging out with us. Did we have? No, that's fine. We had a picture that was a smaller squat one that had tumblers, and I think that's what I'm confusing this with, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, Nancy, we do. So I'll plug that tonight as long as we can hear it. Hi, Mike. I know we'll just keep going. It's not a problem. Everybody can lip read, and we'll be great. Okay, so on Facebook, there are multiple groups, which is similar to a channel as we do on YouTube. So the group that we sell on is called Super Fenton Art Glass Sales and Auctions, Deals and Community Auctions. And then we also sell on the group called John Walk and Stephen Emery's Fenton, Wonderful World of Fenton. So those are the two groups that were on there. You just asked to join the group, which is like subbing to a channel. And we sell on the Super Fenton page on the second Sunday of the month. We did about 2 hours this last Sunday, and we usually are on here 3 o'clock here Mountain Standard Time, so that's about 5 o'clock Eastern. So the plug for the Facebook. But I love having you guys all here, being able to show you some glass, and obviously now with our booths being done, you guys are going to see some stuff first before it even goes to some of the shows, because right now we don't have any other place to put some of the pieces that we would normally put there. All right, Laura is in at 35. Thank you, Laura. Are you finding some more over there? She's going to make some noise while we count it down. I think this one doesn't have any issues, correct? No issues. I'm going to go around it because this one we had at a show. Well, no. Looks good to me. Double checked it. It's got a little rough spot right here, but this is where the handles apply. Just so that little spot where the tool touches it. But it's not a chip, it's just the rough mark from that. So we can go in twice. And we can be sold, please, Paula. Oh man, it's starting to get hot in this part of the house.
Yes, it is.
Pardon me, well.
It's not just me.
No, it's not. We have to get to open this window again. That's what I need to get to the point of. I need to stay home long enough. Laura, thank you very much. And I'm assuming I'm gonna make sure that's Laura Orton. Yep, I see you. Thank you. Okay, what you got for us?
Okay, we've got a couple of Fenton baskets.
Let me pass
Do
them
the
to me
things and
first.
stuff?
Let's do it that other way because that seems to work pretty good.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So the first one is an 8-inch flat silver crust basket.
There's no mark on it. It's just got who's. It's first for keeping track of whose it is. What are we starting this choice at?
15.
1-5, please, Miss Paula.
And the second one is a French opalescent 7-inch basket.
And let's talk about which way we're measuring these. Is it across?
Across. So
Not tall.
correct. So Fenton changed their measuring system. If I remember right, it was in the 1940s. Before that, their catalog specifications would measure the height of the basket, and then after that, they measured the width of the basket. So that is one of the what they call a 7-inch basket, meaning the width.
No problem, Jody. Thanks for finding us always on YouTube. Oh, listen, look at her. Paula's got all the things. She was listening.
This thing is good. I like at the movies where they say the audience is listening.
Oh, Geneva's asking if we ever run across the hobnail. Is it lavabo?
Lavabo?
I thought it was that, but it just didn't sound right
If you have
coming
the
out.
bottom bowl, I've got the 2 top pieces.
Yeah, we don't usually find them complete.
I did, and I broke the bottom piece. It's
Okay.
great. So I have the milk glass hobnail one, and then I think I've got also the top piece in the opaque blue overlay, which is not for sale.
Isn't it usually a lid, the
Yep.
spigot, and then the bottom bowl?
Yep.
So it's usually 3 pieces. And if you guys don't know what that is, Google that word.
Lavabo.
You'll run down a whole nother rabbit hole. So, okay. Oh, whoops. Did you miss one, Danny? Sorry. Okay. So you have any other hobnail?
I've got lots of hobnail. In the meantime, you want a Cambridge plate?
Sure. Somebody else was also interested in some hobnail.
Okay, well,
Or white or the milk glass.
yeah, well, next time we're on, I've got a whole bunch of milk glass hobnail out of this estate, and it stayed at home today.
Oh, you're going this way. Sorry. What are these starting at?
Let's start this at 5.
Okay. So this is Cambridge. It's what it laurel wreath plate. We're gonna start at $5 a piece. And we have how many?
5. I thought we had 6.
What is a lavender color? You know what it reminds me of?
It's Cambridge's amethyst.
Reminds me of those pots, those glass pots in the 80s when they had the glass, like Corel,
I know.
the
Cranberry
cookware.
Visions.
It's kind of got a little bit more pink
Purple,
to it. It's
yeah.
not nearly as purpley purple. Hey, look at that. Ta-da! No hands, Ma. Yeah, and Geneva, if you have one you're looking for in particular, just send me a message because sometimes we come across parts and pieces, and then sometimes we also know people, excuse me, that might have something like that too. We know a few pen people. So, all right. Yep, Glowy Girl loves the Vaseline and the uranium colors. This doesn't glow, does it?
No.
No, sorry. No glow on that one. I keep saying that word funny with your mouth. You keep going glow. Glow.
Glow.
Yep. Okay. No glow. What else you got? Let's show this funky candlestick.
Okay.
This is something I picked up locally, and it has a glass Nuevo. Is that what it says? Nouveau. I can read.
You can read the thing.
And it's, wow, that's a really hard sticker to read. It's, the sticker's there. It's an art glassy piece. I'm having a hard time reading it because of the glare that you guys are seeing on it. Oh, okay. No worries, Geneva. Oh, we had Peggy in at 5 on our plate? Okay. Sounds good. Let's count it down while I read this one. Oh, yep, and there's 5, so you can let me know how many at the end or what you need. Oh, there it is. Czech Republic is this next piece. Yep. 5 on the Cambridge plates. Going once, going twice. They can be sold. And Peggy says 4. As soon as we see that sold, we will be on it. No, you're fine.
Everybody's getting up on this? Come on. That's a ridiculous low price.
4 plates. Gotcha, Peggy. She has a piece of glowy glass that will blind us. Oh, man. Hand out the sunglasses. I'm just going to leave those ones right there.
Well, these are very.
So this is a Czechoslovakian piece. And I have not researched it, but I am happy to start it at $20. I love the lines on it. And it also reminded me of those pieces that like would hold light and reflect, but I just don't think it does. It doesn't light up after you put the light on it. So it's just a cool colorway. It's got the cobalt stem there in the middle, and then has green with the white flecks, and then the clear over that. It is a single, about yay big, which means it is 8.5 inches tall and about 6 inches from its widest here. So I'm going to put in a pin so it can sit still. And, well, it's going to be a little bit, I think you can see it there pretty well. Cool, Danny. Nice. Sorry, catching up on the chat. Yes, Jody, $20 start on this single candlestick. That's not helpful. Sorry, guys. I was trying to consolidate something and it's not cooperating. And it does have up here, I didn't even think about that. It's got a spot for like a regular size taper. And this is about 2 inches across where the candle goes. Like this is too fragile. This is not very fragile in my opinion. It's a pretty solid piece.
It's a big old chunk.
Yeah, and that's, what is it at the bottom? Almost 4 inches across. So yeah. I know it does look like it wouldn't be balanced right to stand up, but it does. It's nice and solid actually. Even if you push here, it's not going anywhere. So, okay, Jody, were you just asking the start on that? What color is why? Good night, Barbie. Thanks for joining us. Oh, Jody's talking about thumbs up. Thank you so much. What color is it?
Blue and green.
It's got a nice cobalt core. And it's got green glass with the white kind of specks around that, and then clear around that at the bottom. You can see the clear here. Nice. I'm glad you got some holders for your lucite. Okay. All right. Did you have a piece?
I have some white glass hobnail.
Okay. What you got?
Okay, let's start off with another 7-inch basket.
I'll hand you that. Okay, this one, what are we going to start these at?
15.
15, please, Miss Paula. Start on the choice of the white hobnail. These are Fenton. This one's Fenton. I don't know what else you're going to hand me. Cree logo. Next choice.
Star crimp, creamer, and sugar. The star crimp ones are a lot harder to find than the regular crimp.
Also, Cree logo. They're about this size. Oh, I didn't, Jody, I didn't know that. No, I didn't see your reply. Not a problem. I'll go back and look for it. Or Paula can double check, get in the chat for me while I put these up here. You were the only one who asked about it. I didn't see that you put it in. I'm sorry, Jody.
And then the heart relish.
You can probably pull that your way some. I can't reach that one. And then the heart relish. Also in the milk glass hobnail. Choice.
Also like that.
Like that. So 3 white hobnail milk glass choices starting at $20. Yep. Okay, I see what you did. You put in 20 and just said correct. And yes, we can just throw in the chat. Paul is sold to Jody for 20 on that candlestick on this. And I'll put you down for it. Thank you. Got you. There we go. It sounds so weird in the echo with that. With the glass. Yep. Thank you, Paula. Finished off a whole sticky note thing finally. Oh my goodness. That's just inherent with dealing with glass, guys. I'm sorry if it sounds really bad over the camera. Nothing is getting destroyed, I promise. As long as we don't hear those dunks, we know that it is intact. Yes, it'll be fun to see, Jody, if you do the whole display with that. It's a neat little candlestick. I looked many, many times to try and find its pair. Peggy, we're starting this choice at $20. Why am I'm like holding these like they're sunglasses. I'm gonna put them on my head. Hi, Sherry. How are you doing this evening? $20 choice. Okay. See, look how fast I am. I'm right there with Paul. I know it seems to be hotter. It's cooler out tonight, but it is hot in the house for whatever reason. Yeah. My house faces north, so all the wind usually goes east to west. So when my stuff is open, north to south, no breeze usually comes through the house. So it makes it pretty stuffy in the evening. So, oh, Sherry's doing yard work. Okay. Yep, hot stuff. That's where we're at right now. What is this little one? Oh, it's porcelain. That's fine. I just was looking at it. Okay. Do you have something unpacked for next choice? Well, considering the feedback seems to be pretty good right now. Hopefully it's not. Peggy, we did have some glass animals. Did you see the bunny rabbits when they were up earlier? If not, I can put them back up again.
We can pull some more animal lots if you guys are interested. Okay.
Oh yeah, humid. Thankfully it's not humid here, but we'd like some rain. Okay.
Make us all very happy.
Okay, here, we're going to throw these up quick so you can see them. These
Oh,
were
yeah.
$25. They're the mini bunnies. I have a pink. I have the lighter pink iridized. And I have a green. Those are $25 each. You can just say green, pink, or iridized if you're interested in a bunny. And then I'm ready for your group.
Okay.
Thank you, Paula.
Start these little guys off at
$5 lot.
First one's a Westmoreland basket in yellow mist color.
It doesn't glow, but it's a nice satin finish. And it's got the old Westmoreland sticker right there, but it has washed off the print on it. It's about a 6-inch basket, 6.5.
We have a cute little porcelain basket.
Okay, Peggy, sounds good. Well, porcelain basket, about this big. It's got these little round knobby feet on it. And here is the mark with a floral on the bottom of the basket. It's kind of a banana boat shape. Excuse me. What else in the $5 lot?
Oh, what the heck? Let's throw this white milk glass.
One white milk glass hobnail punch cup. So 3 choices there, starting at $5. All right, Carol, I see you for the green bunny. Glowy girl. Perfect so much. Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm thinking it. It's just not all coming out. Like an occasional squeaky wheel is what we have going on right now. And we have Peggy at 5. Is this the older?
No.
It does have a slight ring of fire right at the top edge of the cup. I know, right, Geneva? We need some WD-40. Definitely. Okay, let's count it down, Paula. We have Peggy in at 5 for choice. So I was trying to tell Caitlin the other day because she thought she was getting a wart. And I said, oh, you need WD-40. I mean, compound W. She's like, what? I need WD-40?
I don't know. Try it. Might work.
I know, right? Okay, we're sold. What is your choice, please? It does sound like a cricket also. She would like which basket? The porcelain or the yellow? Peggy, sorry. This one is the porcelain one with the floral and the feet. And this one is the yellow choice, Peggy. The yellow. Perfect. Thank you. All right. Well, we're going to start our next group at 50. 5-0, please, Paula.
Fenton hummingbirds, that one is the apple green iridized.
He
I don't know if
has
that little guy glows or
a
not.
sticker. He does not glow.
It is not. Okay.
It has his original retail, which we leave on there because you can't get these anymore. That's why they're not those prices anymore. And where does he have his logo on him anywhere? Oh, there it is. There's his logo right there, that oval. It is apple green with an iridized finish. We also have
Celeste blue iridized. These hummingbirds are super pretty in the window. Got about
here's his
20 now.
sticker, his original sticker, and his Fenton logo.
And then a Fenton hand-painted Rosaline kitty cat.
So Rosaline is the name of this color
Glass.
glass, but it looks like a slag, but it is heat sensitive, and that's where you get this marbling effect of the different tones of the pink. Hi Debbie, how are you doing tonight? And then it is rosebud painted. And here's the painter. What did I? Oh, you're not. D. Bradley.
Or Bailey or something like that. Barley. T. Barley. What does it say? I can't see through it.
I'm just trying to stop the squeak. He's about this tall. So Jody is in at 55. Thank you, Jody. Oh. Laura was in at 50 first. I missed it. It scrolled up too far. And then Jody. It's weird. It like squeak, 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 and then goes away. At least some for my ears right now. So Jody at 55, and then need to be 55 or higher. Oh, I know what else you should. The other ones are those that are up there.
Okay. We can get those up next.
No. No, since we identified what months they are.
We did.
Okay, we can call it down. Jody's at 55. If Laura, if you let us know if you're out. Because that is something I didn't talk about before, is I like to be able to give everybody a chance to respond to an offer so that we're not sniping and having issues like that before the sold. Laura is out. Thank you so much. Going twice, Paula. Let's see. And we can be sold. And no worries, Laura. We're a little distracted with the squeaks and the feedback tonight. Yep, last call and sold. And then Jody, I'm assuming you were saying the cat earlier. Is that your choice, please? Yep, she's not like the hummingbirds, but I love the cats. I got you, Miss Jody. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. That one went higher than normal. All right, so Laura, would you like a choice of either of the hummingbirds for 55? Thank you, Jody. That one right there. Laura, are they hearing the squeak? I'm wondering. She said her dogs are crazy tonight. I wonder if they're hearing that high-pitched little bit of feedback. Laura's going to take the green hummingbird. Thank you very much. If anybody else is interested in the blue for $55, put blue in the chat. Okay. Green. Green bird. Gotcha.
Bird is the word.
Thank you, Laura. Okay. I'm going to start these at $20. This is the crystal. Is that what they call it?
Mm-hmm.
The clear teddy bear. Here's his stamp right there. And he comes with this little ribbon around his neck. I don't recall whether this was a special thing or if you think somebody just did that.
There were some that came with the red ribbons,
and I don't remember what series.
Show
they
the
were.
blue up close. Sure, we'll do that. We'll come back to him. Oh, Laura says no, the squirrels that are outside that live under the house
That would do it.
are driving him crazy. He kind of has this swooping tail kind of base for how they make him stand up. Get big. Okay, I'm gonna hand you this one.
Thank you.
Hand me a bear. And we'll carry on with our $20 start on teddy bears. This is the clear bear with the red heart. Sitting bear. So this is for birthday bears. He's either January or July. You can, Jody, not a problem. And what's our other choice? Is the purple heart, which is the amethyst for February. There is his little logo. Yep. I think, are there any other birthday bears or?
Birthday kitty. It's birthday kitty.
No, I think that's a different price point from last time, if you don't mind.
Yeah, you get your day.
Nope, Jody, I don't have a March one. Do you mean to put it on my watch list? Because I've been watching for a couple different ones. I found the June one for Midge. And where's the other one? So I need another March one for Jody. That's what I'm looking for. Jody loves class history and cats. March B-Day Bear. I see Geneva at 20. They did birthday bears like this with the hearts just on the chest. They did cats with like a rhinestone necklace in the birthstone months. And they did bears with the rhinestone necklace for the birthstone months. Is that the only month things that Fenton did, are those three?
The angels.
Oh, and they did angels, which is like a sitting angel, and she has a heart, just like the bears in the birthday months.
It's flower.
Oh, flower with the gem. Oh, and they did those mice too. They called them boutonniere buddies.
Yeah.
They have a little mouse with a boutonniere with a rhinestone in the middle, and then a hand-painted little vest on him. So that's bear, cat, bear, angel. Five different birthday options that they did. What color's the stone for June? June should be the pink. My understanding is how they did it. So, okay, we can count it down. We have Geneva at 20. I think, so March should be the aquamarine. So it should be like a light teal aqua color heart. Okay, you want an angel or a cat for March. Gotcha. Yep. So, okay. Got it. Paula's on it. All of them came in at once. What is your choice, please? Geneva? What would you like? So we have the purple, the red heart, or the one with the ribbon. Oh, goodness. The red heart, please. I got you. Thank you, Geneva. Perfect. And then there was the other set that they did of the bears with the red hearts in all the
That's
in
the last of
different.
the red heart lovers.
They're in different positions.
They originally came with a little tag that had their name and a little rhyme.
Yeah, so there's a little bit different set with that, but this one crosses over between the birthdays and that set. So, but thank you, Geneva. All right. I'm going to pull those. What do you have next for us?
Cats from 60.
6-0 starting choice, please. Thank you, Paula.
Get your black light ready.
Okay, where did it go? All right. So this is going to be choice. How many are we going to have in this one? Do you know?
Just do two.
2 choices in this one. This is this like a sleeping kitty. I think this is the shape of this one. It is hand painted with like the daisy flower and a little bumblebee on it.
The one name is Key Lime.
It is key lime, yep. And it is painted by D. Robinson. And it glows like mad. This color is awesome for the black light. Correct. It's not asleep because its eyes are open, but that's what they call this position.
That mold. The mold shape.
Yes, Geneva. I know. You're right.
Sim Kitty and Lotus Mist Rubies.
Yep. Now see this one? They painted with her eyes closed. Same shape. This is Lotus Mist, which means it goes from the green to the pink. That's a heat sensitive process as well. And it see the painting has a floral painting on the front and the back. And it is sounds like we're taking off. I can't see the name on this one. But you can see the green to the pink really good there too. Hand painted by like Jay Riley or something like that. And that is the next choice. All right, Carol, I see you at 60. Thank you very much. So, yeah, you only have 2 in that shape, correct? No, the Lotus Mist does not glow. The Burmese glows in that, and that's the yellow to the pink, but the green to the pink does not glow, and neither does the blue Burmese. Only one of the 3 Burmese glows. Jody is out. Did I miss it? Okay. Okay, so we can count it down. Anybody else would need to be in at 61 or higher. These, they're small, so they can stay. Hi, Miss Pam. How are you doing tonight? How hot is it down in the Bama? I haven't talked to Stephen for like a whole 5 hours in Alabama today.
Like, wait, we're having Stephen withdrawal.
All right. Going once, going twice, last call. We are sold. And that is Carol. And you can tell us what your choice is, please. Every time I went to mute it, it kept slipping away from me. It wouldn't let me mute it. It kept getting higher and higher and higher. Sorry, Miss Pam, we're having a little technical glitch this evening. Which one did you want, please, Carol? The lime. Wonderful. Thank you. This is turning into a critter show.
It is.
All right. If anybody wants this little sleeper, just put pink and it's $60. Quick claim. What's our next choice?
Let's do some $40 elephants.
Thank you, Carol. Okay, $40 choice. We're almost been on for 2 hours already. Technical difficulties make things go really fast. This is
That's the opal glossy.
Okay.
Elephant.
So
the elephant.
The color is opal. Glossy's the finish. The shape is Happy
I
elephant?
call him the happy elephant or the foot up elephant.
He's
or
not the-
circus elephant.
Okay, that's what I was gonna say.
There's all
circus
three
elephant.
names used.
So this is the first of a choice, starting at $40. He'd be great to paint. And this is the Cobalt Iridized or Carnival, whichever. Carnival. Look at how shiny he is. You see that it's hard to see he's blue.
Yeah, the iridescence on him is so striking that you really don't see the base color.
You can see it on the bottom.
You're in the right
He's
place.
older because of the sticker he has. It's like somebody keeps riding by
Waves going.
with a squeaky tricycle or something.
I thought about that.
Okay. And then the next choice, or is there the only two choices? I thought we had 3 elephants, but was there another choice to add to that $40 lot?
Sure. 2 elephants and a giant duck. If you have them in scale.
Oh my gosh, it's so squeaky.
Chocolate roses on cameo.
Yep. Chocolate roses on cameo, satin finish. Look at his face. And trying to find his painter is V Fields.
One we can read. Yay.
So those are 3 choices in that lot. That's right. He's a little angry duckling.
We've had 2 mean ducklings now. That's what
He didn't do anything.
Are people saying
He thinks they're like, why is he mad? What did I do? Because you compared him. Because you compared him to an elephant.
Right? Well, he's bigger than the elephants.
He is taller than the elephant.
He's the big killer duck. The killer duck of 2022.
Poor elephant. Poor
He
elephant.
rampaged through the elephant enclosure,
He's like stupid elephant.
trampling them all with the big wetsuit.
He is cute. I love these little pudgy faces on the ducks. They're so cute. Okay, anybody else interested? We got Peggy in at 40. We can start counting it down. Jody, no, it is not the same color. And I can compare them for you after we're done with this lot so you can see the difference. Going once. Going once. See, now Paula's glitching and echoing all on her own. Going twice. And last call. Peggy, you can think about what your choice would be.
What's them all? What do you mean?
Ugh. Silly. Echo. Sold. What is your choice, please, Peggy? Yeah, Barb's just sat down with a whole lineup of animals.
I did. Might as well.
That's funny. What would I eat? I swear. I know, right? They do look good together. She will like the Cobalt Carnival finish Athlon.
I love it.
Thank you, Peggy. Peggy takes the carnival. Okay. So if there's any interest in those two, while I show the difference between these two colors, throw it in the chat. So Jody purchased this cat. This color is called Rosaline.
And it generally varies from pink to white.
Mm-hmm. And then this one is a green to a pink. So that's the difference in those colors. Yes. Yes, Barb.
I do.
She always says, take them all.
That's not a problem. I mean, that's the best way to build your herd.
Yes. Okay.
And on some of these, honestly, if you see them, it's time to grab them if you like them.
Okay. I think we go about 20 minutes or so more, and then I think we'll be pretty much close to my tolerance of the squeak tonight. I apologize for it.
Okay, we're gonna do a $95 kitty cat lot.
It just seems to get exponentially longer.
Worse.
What did you say was our start?
95.
95. 95, please. I know, Margarita, words.
So that's really a special cat there. That is a sand car by Kelsey Murphy, chocolate cat. But he is offered at a discount because he has a bad ear on the right ear.
It's a little.
Normally that's about a $300 kitty cat.
So what we're saying, sand carved. Here's what you're. There is a leaf pattern that has actually been carved into the animal. You can see the leaf pattern is still shiny, and then the rest of the animal is a matte where the sand carving took away the glass. There's a pretty good one. And this one is called chocolate, and it is also a heat sensitive glass. And what is going up with him? The scaredy cat? Yep. So this choice is a scaredy cat in, is this the ebony?
Ebony.
Mm-hmm.
In a clown costume.
I'm sorry, clown alert, just saying.
Clown.
I just hit my funny bone. It's not funny.
It is funny. It's so funny.
And let's see who he's painted by. Somebody Enoch.
I think it's S. Enoch.
S Enoch. And it's got the script S for the logo. And the last choice in this group,
A blue Burmese whale.
is the Blue Burmese, which is similar. It goes from the pink to the blue, and this one is, the blue is just down in here, and it's not, a little more pink on this one, and it's a shiny finish. Yeah, it does. It looks a little bit Siamese in the chocolate, that stylized cat. And he is the whale. Okay, make sure when I'm... But Peggy asked, is there a special deal for all three, Barb? If she took all three. Naughty neighborhood kids, yep, riding their squeaky tricycles this late at night. How dare they? Where are their parents anyway? Oh my
All three
gosh.
for $275.
So Peggy, if I had hit the mic on that, she said, sure, if you want all three of those that were in there, the 2 elephants and the duck, it would be...
Oh, I thought we were talking about these.
Oh, no, the ducks, the 2 elephants and the ducks,
Oh,
which are
so-
40 each.
I was like, wait, if somebody wants all these, we can go there. So let's see. 110.
110 if you wanted 2 elephants and a duck. I'm sorry, guys.
She's not really sorry. She just like,
It just can't handle it. There, let's try that.
better.
We're gonna separate the 2 cameras again.
They
That's
can't
right.
play nice.
Right, Geneva. Somebody go spank that child. Yeah, I know, Jody. It's been exponentially increasing. I apologize. We'll have to figure out something else for a different way to do this next week. Next week, maybe we did the laptop. We did the laptop and my phone here. We'll have to do a different configuration when John's on. I know.
Because we did book this 2 and we just have to turn one thing on.
That's right. It's like we're playing to trade duck, duck, goose, but can't get the right animals. Okay. Do you have any other last? We're going to do one last choice. Looks like that she's got pulled out on her little animal parade over here.
Do a $55 choice.
So Paula, 55 is the choice here. So there is the whale, and this color is called periwinkle. It is also a heat-sensitive glass. You want to describe what heat-sensitive is again?
It means that the either when it's in the pot and poured, the glass is different temperatures and it causes a different thing, or it can be reheated to cause a difference in the color. So you really see it in the rosaline when you get to pieces where it gets darker in specific spots. On places like the whale, you just see where he was poured in the mold at different temperatures. It goes from the light blue to the dark blue.
And this is the other choice in this lot, starting at, you said
55.
Okay. So this is a little lamb, and that's at
Opal.
opal. I want to
Or
say,
opal.
phew. It's
I'm
a
gonna call it
satin,
opal. I'm not sure why they started calling it opal, but I can't say opal. So
and
I say
she's,
opal.
and she's painted, took a little flower on her head. Oh, there went the ruler. Why not?
Don't spank me.
Well, it's on the wrong side of the desk. Oh, wow. This one's going to be really hard to read. There's it's really light. They signed it in that really pale green color. So that is the lamb. That is the two choices for 55. And I think this is our last lot. Yes, Jody has got the happy cat in the periwinkle color. I don't remember if that was from Springfield or if we had it or Stephen had it.
We had it.
Mhm.
That wasn't mine.
Too many critters.
I forgot I had that.
Yes, Jody, I moved it a whole 2 inches away from the camera, closer to the stand, and it's decided that it stopped. The squeaking is stopping, but I can still hear the echo. Yeah, that's what we're just remembering, Jody. I think we had it at Springfield. That's where I'm recalling.
Probably that's the last one.
Right in there somewhere.
Because you had all those others we picked up in Denver, and I had
A lot of critters.
I had the periwinkle one.
We have to get more ducks then, Geneva. And then we can have John Walk tell you the story about the goose
Frank.
who goes by Frank. You know.
We have a Frank.
Do we have a Frank?
We have a Frank.
We have a sandcar Frank.
Yes, we do.
Is he still in the tub?
He's right there.
Okay, well, we can have John.
Next week.
That's right. Stay tuned next week for John Walk's story of Frank. And I will give you fair warning right now. If you wear earphones, I suggest you take them out before John comes on. He's got the most contagious laugh ever, and it is not quiet. But we love him to death. And he tells great stories. So.
And you should ask him about Thurman, too.
I don't know if I've heard that story yet.
You heard about Thurman?
Mm-mm.
His uncle? Oh, man.
I think I've heard you say something about it, but I haven't heard the story exactly. Is there anywhere I can read about how you got started in Fenton? I don't think we've actually put that down in any sort of a written format. No. We can just we can tell you now.
Origin stories. It's like a superhero.
Tell you what. I'll rotate this camera and they can see you.
No.
Listen, you look just fine. Do you want to look in the mirror first?
It's bad. It's a no makeup day. No.
1 second. Here's Barb. She can't. Oh, yeah, you're frozen with your mouth open. So she's real. She exists.
She didn't get made up today.
Yes, the angry duck is still available, Chris. It's $40 if you'd like to claim him. You let me know. So we'll just close this part, and I'm gonna kick you out of my broadcast, and then we can talk for a minute.
We can at least talk in peace. Jeez.
I know. Let's get rid of.
Go away.
Let's get rid of this guest.
The guest is obnoxious, or at least your phone is.
There.
Oh.
Okay. But I can. You're gonna have to turn it off now. You're off of it, but now you need to turn it off so we don't hear it.
Well, can you?
Okay, Chris.
Can you release me so I can turn it off? Release me. And let me.
I got you, Chris. That's right. Tammy says you look great, Barb.
Yeah. I saw myself in the mirror when we first turned this on, and I just about fainted.
Yep. Got the duck for Miss Chris. Thank you so much. She would do two. Would she do 2 elephants and the lamb for 110? The elephants were 40 and the lamb was at 50. 91.30.
2 elephants with the lamb. Get the lamb there.
Well, he was in the other lot.
He was a 55.
We're making this is let's make this a deal now.
No, so we could, since he's not ours, we probably better not take him lower than 50.
Okay. And then the elephants we're figuring. Sorry, we have to coordinate our brains. That would be yeah. And then the other white elephant. I don't know whose that was. You have a sticker on your arm.
You know where he came.
Jody, that's a good question. Since I didn't. I can tell you for sure tonight when I get it into the spreadsheet. Who's it? Mine. And this is one yours too?
Yep. Becky's trying to steal my elephants, baby.
I'm not trying to steal them. I'm just trying to be specific. The offer currently was 110. Do you want to counter that at all for this grouping? She already claimed this one at 40. That's right, Geneva. That duck will just keep you in a good mood all the time. Barb's thinking, I can hear it. Even though there's no feedback on it, I can still hear it now.
I could do 125 on him.
125 would be the counter offer, Peggy, for the lamb, the elephant, and the elephant. So let us know what you think.
We really can't discount that lamb, so I'm taking the hit on both elephants.
Okay. So Peggy, did you hear me on that one? And I realized you were typing something in as I was saying it. So if she asked, Barb says the 2 elephants and the 1 lamb, she do 125 on. That's right, live bartering. We could, that sounds like just as much fun. Okay, Jody, let me figure that out for a second. Right? Or the next question was, what would you do for the 2 elephants? They were at 40.
I've had them at 45 and 50 previously, so 40 still.
So 80 would be on the. So 80 would be the 2 elephants. 125 would be the lamb and the 2 elephants. So you let us know in the chat there, Peggy. It'd be easier. Boy, if there weren't a lag to live barter, that's for sure.
Right?
And I'm gonna scroll back up to Jody's asking, besides the Rosalind cat, if she got something else. That was Peggy. This was Peggy. That's Midge. That's Midge. Laura. Paula. Carol. Geneva. Carol. Chris. And, woo, it's getting hot in here all of a sudden again. Jody. Jody, you had the candlestick and the Rosalind cat. Those are the 2 pieces I have for you. That helps you out any? That's all I see.
So obviously you need to buy some more stuff.
Barb is always encouraging everyone to add to their piles.
That's the whole point.
So
that's what makes life fun.
Okay. There we go.
Add to your dragon board.
Whew, yeah. All of a sudden. So do you want to, how did we start selling? So we've been in this, I'm going to just look at her because she doesn't want to be on camera. Sorry, guys. You can hear her talk. She's real. She exists.
I'm real.
And how much was this one?
I think we started them at 60. We had them at 65.
60 was this one, Jody. So we met each other basically in the Colorado Springs Fenton Club. Yeah. Because my mom's been in it for years, and you've been coming down from Denver for quite a while. I think you were talking, 15 years? Is that what you were deciding today?
I probably come down to the Colorado Springs Club for about 10, 11
before Alex.
That's what I can't remember.
Mm-hmm.
Denver I've been doing for like 15 years since I've been back to Colorado.
Okay. And I would say I started back when Taylor was like towards the end of high school. So somewhere around 5 to 6 years ago.
Yeah.
So, but I was kind of intermittent because we weren't always there at the same time.
Yeah.
And you were doing a lot of live shows then. And then all of a sudden, no worries, Jody. Thanks for thinking about it. You needed some help basically with that show in Tulsa. I think is where we started doing like shows and stuff together. That was the first show I went. Yes, remember in the dually and the horse trailer?
I do.
Yes.
Becky loves the dually.
Yes, because the streets are so narrow in Tulsa.
Tulsa's awesome.
The light poles are right next to the curb, and they have like dents.
They're actually inset.
They're dents like this
in
the light post because people keep hitting them with their bumpers and the backside of their cars as they go down the street. So it was we would keep hitting the curb as we go down the road.
That extra tire makes a difference.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, and then so that was in 19, and people had been telling us about the up and coming new live selling on Facebook, and we kind of were hitting it around for a while. And so that long drive back and forth to Tulsa, I think we just started like, well, we could do this, we could do that.
Because we've been thinking about it since we did the gala in September.
You have a spot right here. You're for sale. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're mine, apparently. She's got my blue dot on her.
Me.
So January is when we finally got all of our ducks in a row, literally.
Yeah.
And started selling on Facebook.
Yep.
So we were selling up, and then obviously March of 2020, everything shut down. So, but we had we'd pretty well established some sales for 2 or 3 months already on
Our first
Facebook.
3 months were easy.
And then as soon as everything was shut down, we like doubled the amount of lives that we did on Facebook. And so that kind of was up and down as the situation, ebbed and flowed.
Yeah.
And then all of our live shows, in-person shows, got canceled. So they'd start to come back and then they'd get canceled again.
It got exciting for a while.
And so we just continued doing the Facebook stuff. And then so the close of 2020 is when I met Yvonne in person. And we were like, well, maybe we should do YouTube. Maybe we shouldn't, blah, blah, blah. And she just said, just do it. Just jump in and do it. And I'm like, oh, okay. So that's when I decided to start my channel on YouTube, was the start of 21, January of 21. And just been trying to build it from here on forward, and did my, a few on other people's channels, and then did my 12 Days of Christmas by myself lives this last December. So I know Yvonne is great. I learned a lot. I learned a lot of things I liked, and I learned some things that I'm not going to do.
She's never going to do the 12 Days of Christmas.
Well, I don't mind it. The open box thing is hard to organize when you have limited space. And now that we have continued to shut down booths and so on and so forth, there's been so much that's come in, it's really hard to have the space to organize something like that for me here. Now, the reason why we do our live sales here at my house is because Barb lives far enough out east of Denver that she doesn't have reliable Wi-Fi. So that's why it's all ended up here at my house. Now, this behind me is my fault, and over there by her is our fault.
And
altogether.
then I have another like 20, 30 totes at my house that are,
So then as
plus furniture.
Sales have been being rescheduled again and coming back for live in-person shows, we've then geared up to get our inventory back up for those shows. So we're at a point where we basically have a revolving inventory between Fenton glass, regular, any other glass and collectibles, and then mid-mod. It's kind of the 3 avenues that we do live shows in person.
And if we could figure a way to do dinnerware for our beautiful table settings.
Oh yeah, and we did the beautiful table setting show in Alabama at the beginning of this year, which was it was really fun. It was a really fun. It was a convention that had vendors, and we were considered a vendor there. So I mean, if we could have a spot just to store
Oh heck yeah.
dishes and table setting stuff, we would store that up for another show for that as well. So they're asking if we will go to another antique mall. I have my name on that list. I have where Yvonne is. She's at American Classic here in Colorado Springs. My name has been on the waiting list since August of last year.
Honestly, I was in there 10 years ago and I don't think it's worth it. So I keep telling Becky, no, don't go.
So because Barb had booths up in Denver and then that one
In classes.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she had one
Oh,
at
yeah,
at Willowstone for a while too. And so it was one of those things when she would come down from Denver, she'd restock and, you know, it was occasional for her. It wasn't like once a week like we did. So it all
Well,
kind
it's
of,
50 miles each way, it makes a difference.
and it all kind of evens out depending on the percentage of rent and how much they charge for sales and stuff. So I have my name on the waiting list. I went in and talked to them and said, hey, I'd take some weird oblong little, you know, something just to have a place that we could do a little bit of something that could, because I know Mom is glad to be done and packed up, but there might be a chance that it'd be nice to have just a little spot that we could still clear a few things through in person. So oh yes, Peggy, it is upstairs. I know exactly where it is. I just haven't gotten a price for it. But how about I will message you about that because I do have the Wade arc that we talked about. We
Yes.
needed to look up because we're not in the same room very often because we live in 2 different cities. So Barb's been down here in Colorado Springs since what, 11 o'clock this morning?
No, well, yeah, because I ended up being late. So
She came down to the Fenton meeting and then you went and did some other stuff with some more glass stuff at somebody else's house and then back over here for
because
the
we have a
live
Depression Glass Club meeting on
Thursday night.
and John will be at that too. And are we going to film that?
Oh yeah, we could probably film that.
We should
That'd be
probably
easy
film
to
that
do.
too.
Yeah, we can have I'll have a video. Great idea. Another video to go up. Yeah, that's a long wait time. I agree, Margarita. I don't understand why I haven't come up on the list because I can count 3, 4, 5 people that I know of that have come into that mall after that got on the list after me. So we'll see. What was the last one you mentioned? I don't know if that one was. Sorry, Jody, I didn't read that right away, so I don't know what we were referring to there. The antique mall or which one there?
We're confused.
Big stuff is hard to ship. That's one of the reasons why it's nice to have a booth to be able to put some stuff out at. Let's see. Now, what was that question
So
there?
like the big peacock back squidder chair, I'm not going to ship that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Did you get an email on that long vase? Jody, I don't know which vase that is.
How long of a vase?
Maybe the one behind me? I don't know. Okay, good. Are we sisters? No. Do people think we are? Yes.
We think our friend Gail is our mom. So.
Yep. It's one of those things where once we started doing stuff together, and then obviously because we were doing so many shows together during COVID, we like start to know each other's thinking and we can finish each other's sentences.
It's very nice.
And it's kind of odd, but it's just one of those weird friendship things. So yeah. But no, not sisters. I don't think we even look that much alike, honestly.
No.
So,
You look
but
like your brother.
yeah, well, yeah. But it's kind of funny. Oh, she said she felt guilty about all the shipping material she had to dump. I know sometimes it's hard. I mean, if you have someplace like we have a UPS shipping location in town. There's a couple of them, and they have a spot where you can put free boxes and free shipping materials so people can recycle them. That might be something to look into if you have someplace that'd be easy to do that with. Oh, you don't have any antique malls around there?
Just bring it once a year to Colorado. It'll be fine. We're always looking for shipping materials.
Yeah, I mean, it is. But it's one of those things too that, you know, we're like, we've been together for 5 days or 2 whole weeks. It's kind of one of those things, like we've been together every day. And then
Go away.
And then all of a sudden we're like, oh my gosh, I haven't talked to her for a whole week. What's wrong? So
Maybe sometimes it's like 3 days and you're like, wait,
yeah.
she's still alive?
Oh, no worries, Jody. I thought we'd just kind of give, you know, people kind of asked how we started. So I mean, that's an easy way to, it's an easy way to talk about it, is just to have a little chat. And since she's still sitting here, it's even
Well,
easier. It's just really weird because she's still behind and you can't see her, but she's here. I promise you. So,
I could have gone home.
well, you know, her son is perfectly happy playing video games
Yes.
in the basement. And Jeff's playing, I think he was playing Guitar Hero earlier. So, you know, the boys are playing video games. They're happy.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, earlier, Roberta's, he was in the TV room.
mhm.
He was, you know, he had YouTube. We didn't hear a peep out of him. We had to go pry him out to eat pizza. So,
I know. It's kind of funny because boys at that age usually don't have to be encouraged too much to eat.
yes.
They're like, I'm starving.
Well, right now he's between work sports, which is a beautiful thing.
Right? So, yeah. So I don't know. Is that pretty much, that's pretty much
Yeah.
our thing. And then we also started that. So because all the shows were shut down in 2020,
Oh, yes.
we coordinated and started that show in Alabama.
Classy and sassy class.
Hmm. So we'll be on our 3rd year this fall. And it will be the Halloween weekend in, what's the name of the town that's right by Anderson? So it's just like 5-10 minutes north of Stephen's shop in Rogersville. And if you've watched my channel a little bit, I've had Stephen on a couple times on lives on Tuesdays as well.
Stephen's the one we all like to listen to talk.
Yep, he's fun to listen to. He's fun to tease too.
Tease Stephen? Me? Never.
We never tease Stephen. So yeah, so that's been interesting too, to plan an event across the country.
When we only have one set of boots on the ground.
Yep, because Stephen has to do like all the legwork for it. And then we're like, we have all these ideas. We're like, oh, you could do this, you should do that. And he's like, oh my gosh.
Becky, John, and I have all worked class shows before.
Yep.
And this is a brand new thing to Stephen. So
Yeah.
he's like, wait, you have to do what to this? Why did the vendors want that?
Yeah. Stephen is cool. He is adorable. He's a sweetheart. I mean, the first, I met him at a NFGS, the national convention, the first time. And then like a year later, I met him at Gala, which is the convention for the Kansas City Fenton group.
Which is really awesome.
Is fantastic. If anybody is close to Kansas City in September, it's the middle weekend in September this year.
Even if you're not close to Kansas City, come in.
It's worth the 8-10 hour drive for us to go to it. Yeah. And we just sat and laughed and laughed and laughed the whole time. And since then, we've all been really.
We have a 4-way bonding group. It's great. Not bondage.
Really good friends. So it's kind of funny. I'll call Barb, and she's already on the phone with Steven. So you put me in on a 3-way call, or Steven calls me and I put Barb in because she calls, or you know, one of us is always talking.
Yesterday,
to the other
Steven
one.
Steven wanted to talk to me, so he called Becky and John to get me off the phone because he knew I was on the phone.
He even called my mom to say, "Where's Barb? She's not answering her phone."
But he didn't know to call Gail. I was on the phone with Gail.
Right. Well, I think you were at that one house that didn't have any service.
I was on the phone with Gail.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, and he was calling 3 times, and finally I'm like, Gail, I gotta go. Steven's call.
Oh man.
And I'm shutting down I-25.
A bead and button show. For 18 years she's been going. It's quite, until they quit doing it after the magazine discontinued publishing it. Oh man, that sounds like an interesting show.
I have the big book of buttons to research.
Oh, Chris, I hope you are feeling better. I didn't realize you were feeling poorly. I'm sorry. Yes, I hope you are feeling better.
Glass makes everybody feel better.
Right? Just sitting around in the fans are finally doing their job or something. It's finally cooling off. So there used to be a lot more in-person shows. I mean, because I know the Colorado Springs Glass Club stopped doing a show. The Denver Glass Club stopped doing a show.
We lost Joe Cunningham shows a long time ago. So
yeah, there have been people who used to do and promote shows in our local area that, as participation waned and some of that generation passed on, and there wasn't as many people coming up in the collectible world, the shows just didn't get the attendance and didn't have the vendors like they used to have. So.
And then our merchandise mart.
Oh yeah, our merchandise
closed.
mart closed in Denver.
And
Crazy.
that hosted 3 worldwide antique shows a year, so they're gone. And when promoter, we still do shows with her shows scheduled down drastically.
Yep.
So the July show we're doing, at least
Yeah,
I'm doing.
Jody's saying it was a world show too, because we had a couple antique shows like that, and those were fantastic, and they just stopped doing them. In Milwaukee. Wow. Nice.
But we do the modernism show.
Good night, Laura. Thanks for hanging out with us. So I think that pretty much catches everybody up on how Barb and I have met and coordinated and ended up in this crazy world of online selling together. So, you know, we're down to basically once a month on my channel for glass and once a month on Facebook for glass, unless we end up doing some pop-ups on John and Steven's
Facebook.
Fantastic Fenton.
It's just
Why do I say it wrong?
It's just like that other company we can't name. John Rock and Stephen Embry's Wonderful World of Fenton.
Wonderful World of Fenton.
Yes.
That is their name of their Facebook page. And we will have some pop-ups on that coming up this next week while John is out here. So, yeah, thank you, everybody, for coming. Thanks for letting us chat. Thanks for asking questions. You know, we're pretty much open books, honestly.
Right?
And
we'll tell you everything you want to know and a lot of
and
stuff you
probably
didn't want to.
some you don't want to hear.
I just wait till John gets here.
Oh, goodness. It'll be a blast next week, you know.
And you know, we could add Stephen in on StreamYard too.
Well, yeah, as long as it doesn't echo, we'll be fine. So, good night, everybody. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Thanks for thumbs up. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate all you spending time with us tonight. So, we'll see you soon. Good night.
Bye.